Hello, fellow frivolous pirates, sailing the saucy seas, mounting the knobs of America, and licking all the salt west of Appalachia. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, I apologise for this intro. It will all become normal shortly. But no, what can I say? I'm blown away. Indiana really brought the love. Kentucky, you have competition. It's just been a blast to learn from both people local to Floyds Knobs and Indiana and surrounding areas in general, especially on Reddit, where you were all very welcoming, and thank you for that, because I posted my last weird news video, half of which focused on my local news, to the Bay Area subreddit, and they banned me permanently. So thanks for not banning me and joining in the fun. So we learned a lot of things as a result of that video. Well, I learned many things, but let's go through the most amusing stuff. Number one, people fucking love Arnis. That's a quote, actually, from a message I received. People here f***ing love Arnis. Seriously, that big gross pile of cheese and ground meat is a local delicacy to these people. XS Vin said, yo, Arni's pizza is the f***ing bomb, it's amazing. And Danny said, Arni's pizza is not great compared to other pizzas, but it is good in its own regard and tastes like home. I can relate to that. Next, in my Floyds Knobs video, I asked what people could possibly be doing for a living in order to afford the very luxurious mansions. Turns out apparently most of them are UPS pilots, and they make some serious bank. So there you have it. If you want to live in Floyds Knobs, put that on your to-do list. Multiple people mentioned that the French influence is due to early French explorers and settlers in the area. I did stupidly forget that you guys were on the edge of the Louisiana Purchase. There was clearly French activity in the area for a really long time. Due to the wealthy proportion of residents in Floyds Knobs, it is sometimes called Floyds Knobs. So if you are somebody who lives in one of those houses, that's what everybody's saying behind your back. Just letting you know, don't shoot the messenger. Zach revealed that on a saucy note, there's a fetish for huge pork tenderloin sandwiches. Yeah, that makes sense. We've got some conflicting information on pronunciation on what I hilariously pronounced Loogootee. Obviously, it's not Loogootee, but in my limited scope of knowledge, that's the best I could come up with at the time. So until the war has been fought over how to pronounce Loogootee, it's going to be Loogootee. The other thing is that there's apparently something called Knobfest, which, as you can imagine, brings me a massive amount of joy. So we will certainly be looking into that as well. But let's start with some recommendations to round out the full Indiana experience. French Lick seems to be a repeated recommendation, so let's take a visit to French Lick and see what that's all about. Alright, French Lick. Mineral Springs, museum, casinos, basketball legends, circus, railway, national forest. What more do you need? You've got everything. You always need the Wikipedia page. Santa Claus. Somebody else mentioned this. We've got to check out Santa Claus, that's for sure. Alright, let's actually find out about French Lick. I expected less to be going on in a town of less than 2,000. Area has rich mineral sources. The lake. Oh, so it's not just about salt licks. Oh, that explains so much. Pluto Water, a best-selling laxative of the first half of the 20th century, was bottled here. Let's Google map this baby. Whoa! It's almost like a secret dome German castle in the woods. Who is this? Sleazy Satan. Suppose that's appropriate for a casino. Is it a Sleazy Satan? Yes. Oh no, it's... Wait. Pluto's shitwater logo is Sleazy Satan. That's amazing. You'll go through hell, but it'll all be pleasure in the end. Why has he only got one shoe on? What is going on with this statue? Arnie's, you've got competition. That one looks way better than the cat kibble that was on Google. French Lick Resort and Casino. Hello. It's just such an odd combination of things. The trains, the golf, the casino, the mineral springs. I guess there's something for everybody. Pluto's Pizzeria. Do you trust it? I mean, that is an odd choice, isn't it? Naming it after famous water from the area. I mean, I can't decide if that's good marketing or bad marketing. Ah yes, German cafe. I felt it looked German. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be sharing that one, that's for sure. That is all for me. That's the pretzel of luxury, that. I'm down with a pretzel in French Lick. It's a funny town. Why did they cut all this out? You know what it looks like if this was just closed off? It's almost like a gas pump. I suppose it's no surprise that things would be pumping away in French Lick. Right, what else? Santa Claus. Yes, it was always evolving. Swing on over to Santa Claus, Indiana and check out Holiday World. It is known for its Christmas theme. Is it possible to live in a town called Santa Claus whose main draw is Christmas year round? Oh my god, more people live there than French Lick. It's the largest community in the county. Oh my god. Okay, I have a confession. As soon as it's Boxing Day, I'm basically preparing for Christmas the next year. The food, the smells, decorations, the sounds, get a little Bing Crosby going. But I don't know if even I could live in a town called Santa Claus. They've even got him at the town hall. Oh, everything is Christmas themed. Santa's Candy Castle. Even the sewer plant is Santa themed. Wow, well yeah, I guess Santa's got to have a sewer plant. What does it look like? Please tell me it's got a giant Santa. I see nothing. Mistletoe Manor. Everybody knows what's gone down at Mistletoe Manor. Legend Lot. What's that? What is this? It's just a random barn on Google Maps. Holly Dog's Fun Town. Santa's Toys. That's legit. Santa Stables. There better be reindeer. That's all I can say. Wrong. Where are the reindeer? There's even a dog. I don't see any reindeer. That's a fail. Shame on you, Santa Stables. I was misled. Why do they have two women as their main picture? Everybody's got to take care of their Google Maps listings. It's very important. There's a gingerbread house. Oh, ooh. Yeah, you really got to take care of that main picture, man. I don't know that I'm going to that gingerbread house. Oh, it does snow here. That's very pretty. Wait, so what happens to the Santa Claus world? Splash in safari in the wintertime. Nobody's getting in that in the winter. It's just kind of bizarre. A Santa Claus water park, you know? Can't say the two combine, but hey, you can't say it's not original. The town has the world's only post office to bear the name of the eponymous Christmas figure. Because of this popular name, the post office receives thousands of letters to Santa from all over the world each year. Oh, and a group of volunteers actually reply to them. Oh, that warms the cockles of my cold, cold heart. It was originally known as Santa Fe. Of course you don't pronounce it Santa Fe. You guys are nuts and I love it. Out of the 732 households, 39.6% have children under the age of 18 living with them. That's heaven for a child. Let's see, Major Hooligan says Gnaw Bone, Toad Hop, Hoosierville, Slabtown, Correct, Patriot, Mixersville, Petroleum, Door Village, and Beaver City. You know there's a story behind Correct. We're gonna go to Correct. Correct, Indiana. According to tradition, the name of the village was supposed to be Comet, but postal authorities mistakenly entered the name as Correct and that name stuck. Of course they did. It's like Pig in Kentucky. And the reason it was called Pig was because the townsfolk couldn't decide on a name and a guy just saw a pig and was like, hey, we're gonna call it Pig now. And everybody just kind of accepted that. And seemingly that somewhat happened here. Everybody kind of just went, there's nothing really bad about being correct. And it just stayed. Amazing. Door Village is the next one. Tell me there's a monument with lots of doors. The opening between the Great Forest, which came down from the north and up from the south, was designated by the French voyageurs as La Porte, or the door, from which LaPorte County derived its name. So it's just because the French were being poetic about the forest. Well, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Don't know what I expected from the French. Okay, well, let's, what's it look like? What pictures are there? Oh, just that one. Just whatever this is. What is that? Wow, that is a killer Christmas tree. Take that one back to Santa Claus. Can somebody explain to me why this fence is here? It doesn't seem to serve much of a purpose, to be frank. Okay, Gnaw Bone keeps coming back to haunt me, so we're gonna take a look at Gnaw Bone. The origin of the name Gnaw Bone is obscure. One theory is that the town's name derives from that of the original French settlement in the area Narbonne. Ow! I assumed somebody was gnawing on a bone. Another story says that many years ago someone was looking for a certain man and was told, I seed him over at the Hawkins place a gnawing on a bone. Yeah, don't buy that. I think it was probably the French. I loved this. It's not a town, but Ellettsville has Jack's Defeat Creek. And then when you go to the Wikipedia page for Jack's Defeat Creek, it just says, Jack's Defeat Creek was so named from an incident when two men, Jack Storm and Jack Ketchum, were crossing the creek on horseback and both became stuck in the mud. It doesn't tell you if they got out, but I really like to imagine that two guys named Jack just memed the shit out of their circumstances, which makes sense. Honestly, a lot of practical decisions are made in this area. You can't deny it. Loogootee. Oh god, big traffic. Look at this mess. You hate to see it. It's time to move out. Jeez. Hang on, I want to see more street views of it though. I like how busy that street looks. Chuckles 3. What's that? A convenience store. Why are there 3 of them? Just throw a number on it. Makes it interesting. Pizza Junction. What are you doing, Pizza Junction? This is Indiana.
It's all about Arnie's.
Gerald Emmons. What, is that just some guy's house where he's put his name on it? Lodge, is it? I don't know, Gerald. I'm not sure I trust you and your lodge. I guarantee that's just a house and somebody's been like, oh, I can't street view it. No! Saucy Gerald. Trying to trap people at your house. I know what you're up to. I'm on to you, Gerald. Oh my god, that's really sad that I can't street view. Let's check out the intersection of the main roads. You know, solitude and peace and lack of traffic are very underrated. Oh my god, look at this storefront. That is OG, that is. Alright, let's see what else. Toad Hop. The origin of the name Toad Hop is deeply rooted in legend. Put on your big boy panties, everybody. One explanation is that the town was laid out on a swampy field and that the abundance of toads and frogs hopping around inspired the name. Okay, well that was a bit underwhelming. When you say something's deeply rooted in legend, I'm expecting an epic. It is called Toad Hop. I don't know what I expected. Yeah, I can imagine some toads hopping around. Does this company just do like weird t-shirts? Oh my god, they just mass produce every possible town. Oh, it goes on forever. Shut up! Go away! God, I'm so sick of the biker gangs. Oh my god, I don't think I ever even would have guessed that there were this many cities in any state. That's insane. Is there actually a knob fest? Oh, what? In the UK, there's a knob festival? Oh my, they knew what they were doing with that one. There's a knob festival in Kansas. St. Mary of the Knobs. No, Knobs Fest, oh no. Oh my god. St. Mary of the Knobs Church. Oh no, you could never have this in Britain. Oh my god. St. Mary of the Knobs, how did I miss this? Knobs Fest. This is a thing of beauty right here. Let's see, Knob Fest 2019. I suppose it's not happening this year. Oh, this is the one at St. Mary of the Knobs. Knob Fest. Before we sign off, I want to give a quick shout out to Rick and Holly Garrett in Indianapolis. They have a channel called PatchworkStringBand. Rick plays a hammered dulcimer like a gangster, and if you've never heard a hammered dulcimer, well, this is your chance, and you should do so. So please go check them out. And that's about it. That is our adventure in Indiana. It would be great to move to a neighbor state, so if you've been around the area and you know of some saucy locales, I would love to go discover as we do. So yeah, keep on keeping on and see you next time. Bye.